I mentioned that PCA believes greatly that parents impact the culture that your kids play in. This is what Orinda baseball is after, a positive sports culture. We'll define that more as we go through the workshop, a positive sports culture. We know through experience and research that we have to get all four of these groups on board in order for a youth sports organization to have a truly positive sports culture. We need culture-shaping leaders. Leaders who understand that part of their role on the board is to direct the culture of this organization and take it in a particular direction. At the coaches workshop a few weeks ago, coaches were encouraged and inspired and educated on how to be a double goal coach. A double goal coach has two goals. They strive to win, and they use the sports experience to teach life lessons. Therefore, double goal. Most of the time, a positive coach can pursue both these goals simultaneously. However, occasionally they collide for a coach. A double goal coach, when they do collide, always chooses teaching the right life lessons over their personal desire to win a baseball game on a given day. So we want coaches to be double goal coaches. What do we want parents to be? What's it say? Agreed? Second goal. We don't want you to be double goal parents. Leave goal number one to the players and coaches. We think the way you can contribute best is by focusing on the second goal, reinforcing the life lesson opportunities that come up on that baseball field. By the way, this term life lessons, what the heck is a life lesson? What areas can your kids develop and grow in this year playing baseball other than how to field a ground ball or throw a baseball?
How to take losses.
How to take losses. I'll tell you what, don't raise your hand, just follow me. How to take losses, keep going. Sportsmanship.
Failure is a part of life.
Pardon?
Failure is a part of life.
Failure is a part of life, and certainly a part of sports. Keep going. Effort. Trying hard. Come on.
Dealing with injuries.
Okay. Dealing with injuries. Keep going.
Interacting with different types
Dealing with bad calls. In sports.
Interacting with different teammates. Social.
Getting along with teammates. Everything that goes into teamwork and interaction. Come on.
Empathy.
Empathy. What does empathy mean? I know. Everybody know what empathy means? Okay.
Listening to coaches.
Listening and respect. Paying attention. Yeah. Life skill. Huh? It's like responsibility.
The opposite team yelling, miss, 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 miss.
And dealing with that? How to deal with that when you're getting heckled?
Does it happen? Yeah.
Yeah. So how does that apply in life? I know that happens in sports a lot. You get heckled. I mean, when these kids get to high school, those rival students will be all over them. So why is that a life lesson? Does it happen outside of sports? Huh? Yeah? Tell me.
I've heard it happening in a classroom. Somebody gives a wrong answer or something, and you'll hear somebody, there's people who laugh.
Okay. Bullying. When it gets to a certain level, it can even become bullying. Okay. All right. I have a feeling if I went like this, come on, more life lessons, I think you could keep going and going. That's a rich list, the life lessons. What a shame for that to get pushed aside behind a tunnel vision focus on winning. Okay. The goal of the opposite of a positive coach is a win-at-all-cost coach. One who pushes all the life lessons aside and focuses only on goal number one. Okay, so we want parents to be second goal parents. The workshop that your kids are in right over here with Joe Thomas is the Triple Impact Competitor Workshop. The principles of positive coaching and positive sports parenting are translated to athletes to mean working to make yourself better, your teammates better, and the game better. Okay, when you're a second goal parent and when you focus on life lessons, We think that's having a big picture focus. A lot of the questionable behavior we see from adults at youth sports comes from having a little picture focus. The little picture focus on a given day in sports is, it's us against the Dodgers, 6 innings. At the end of 6 innings, one group is winners, one group is losers. Okay, we want to be the winners. We want to win on the scoreboard. That's the little picture. And we don't want to discourage kids and coaches and teams from trying to win on the scoreboard. I mean, once you start keeping score, there's a reason you keep score. You try to win. And trying to win and competing is one of the reasons sports is such a great place to learn life lessons. So if that's the little picture, what's the big picture? The big picture is, how is this experience going to set my child up for success in the rest of their life? And, you know, fortunately, in most places where kids are playing youth sports, they're learning the right lessons, and it is helping them be successful in the classroom. It's helping them be a responsible, developing a responsible adult. But we also know that sometimes that doesn't happen. And in fact, some kids, unfortunately, are learning the wrong lessons in sports. What might be some of the wrong lessons kids can learn in sports?
They're a failure.
Yeah. If they focus completely on the scoreboard, well, half the kids on a given day are losers. Okay, so we're going to talk about how we avoid sending that message. In my introduction, the last part, the most important part, I'm a parent like you. My son is 15. He's going through youth sports. I don't want him to walk off the field or out of the gym half the time feeling like a loser. Okay, we'll talk about that more later. What are some other wrong lessons like to learn, kids can learn in sports?
Give up.
Okay, they can learn to give up.
Cheat to win.
Cheating to win. Give me an example of cheating to win in sports. Steroids. Okay? I guarantee you there are high school kids throughout the state who are taking steroids because they want to win so bad. Okay? Little picture. Take steroids, win this game. Big picture, destructive. Okay? Okay, so second goal parents have a focus on the big picture. I mentioned positive sports parenting, and right on page 3, go ahead, turn to page 3. Page 3, the book starts, our author starts writing about focus on the big picture. So when you go back and read this, that's where you'll pick it up from. Okay, page 8 of Positive Sports Parenting has a little exercise. How many of you have done this exercise before at a previous Positive Coaching Alliance workshop? Okay. You've got 100 points that you're going to divide amongst the various categories listed. And the question is, what are your goals as a parent for your kids in sports? And you're going to take your points, you're going to divide them among these categories. So if there's something that's really important to you, you're going to give it a lot of points. If there's something that's not very important to you, you'll give it a few points or maybe even no points. After about a minute, I'll say stop writing, and hopefully your points add up to somewhere around 100. Questions for me on this one? Anybody not have something to write with? Okay, so if anybody has an extra pen or pencil, we got one gentleman that needs one. Go ahead and get started, and I'll take your question. Oh, of course. We do have one. There you go, sir. We have a sign-in clipboard going around somewhere if you didn't get your name on there. Anybody have a sign-in clipboard? Right there. Thank you. So this isn't this on page 8 of Positive Sports Parenting? This is your book. You're allowed to write in it. What's that? Oh, okay. And then